How sweet. You guys make me feel so good when I pop on here and you're waiting for me. Thank you. Happy Wednesday night live. Hi, Allison. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lolo. Lori Derda. Hi, Jen. Jay Sparkle Tangerine. Hi, Marcy. Lori Derda. Oh, hi, Jen. Shut up, Wanda. I forgot to Sparkle Tangerine. Hi, Marcy. Shh. Oh, be quiet. I forgot to. I forgot to mute the computer. Don't you love it when you hear yourself? It's so weird. I don't like it. I love you too, dude. I'm so excited to see y'all. Hi, Glenda. Did I miss anyone? Did I say Deborah? Hi, Deborah. Sorry. Okay, well, since y'all have been waiting patiently, I'll just jump right in here. So, I am going to be doing something about like that. I keep wanting to do this because I was filming the other way today. So if I do that, just say, hey, you're the wrong way. Anyways, there's only one wing on here. I know that, but I didn't. I'm going to be working on this one in a bit, so I can start from there. So we're going to do a 3D wings. Okay. Anyways, welcome. So I think to start this, let's just start on your canvas, whatever you're painting on, rock, canvas, paper, whatever. Start with the background watercolor wash, so it'll be all dry. When you get to the UV part, you don't want it to be wet. So also these are, they're 10 pieces, I believe, in the Freedom and Light set to celebrate the quincentennial, right? Did I say that wrong? 250th anniversary of our independence as a country. So to me, that's pretty significant. Anyways, we're going to be using, I'm missing a color here. How funny, I think I have the same one twice. Oh, that doesn't even go there. Yep, I'm missing the blue. That's okay. I'll use this one instead. Or this one. I'll use this one. There's one, a blue one. I forgot what it's called. I don't know where it is. But anyways, you get the 6, I call them sparks. They're the beautiful, it's like high gloss flake shift. They're amazing. So I think Galaxy Opal, but knocked up 10 notches as far as the flash in it goes, if you can even imagine a thing. And then they're one ship, so there's not a bunch of colors together. So it's like, they're chameleon, but they're just like, can you see that? Look at, I look at that. It's so gorgeous. And you get all 6 in there. I don't have the blue. I apologize. And Old Glory is red, white, blue, silver, and stars. And lots of hollow. And these are chrome, hollow, tint. And this one is a silver hollow in a clear gel. And I know they seem huge, but they're actually the same size. Same volume. Crazy, right? I love these. I'm trying to get more of these, so they're really cool. And then these are new. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Trina. This is, let me find my flash. You gotta see this. Look at this. And I don't know if you can see the detail on each piece, but there's like glitter in the glitter. Anyways, I think you can see it better on the silver. I'll show it to you in the regular flake later, but it's not just a flake of glitter. It is, they have dots all over it. So there's like, it looks textured almost, but it's not. It's perfectly flat and high gloss, so it's very shimmery. Look at all those twinkles in there. Thank you, Star Song. Oh wait, yeah, Star Song is the one. Star Song's the one I'm missing. It's a beautiful blue, and I may run out and grab one if I just can't live without it. Okay, so we're gonna start with 2 watercolor concentrate colors, blue and red. And I'm going to be using this pad tonight. Thank you, Deborah, for donating this. This is, you can get it on Amazon. They're under dental hygiene, disposable palette pieces or something. You can sometimes find them under paint, disposable paint palette, but they usually come up with the huge one. But these are little ones. They come in different sizes, like the halves and the longs. I like these longs for projects like this because we're going to be doing some UV stuff in a bit that would peel off of it. So they come in very, very handy. All right. So starting here, I'm just going to put a drop of red and a drop of blue. Actually, I'm going to start with the wings so they can be dry, because they we're going to dye them first. So the organza wings there's some in the Butterfly Oasis and Luna, I believe. They might not be transparent. I think Luna has green or blue or something. It might have transparent. I don't know, actually. But first, I want to cut these to the shape that I want them to be. So I'm actually going to cut them in the center first. Yes, the sticker backing. Yep, from your stickers, your thermal printers, or when you get stickers like the big DTF stickers, those backs are perfect. That's exactly what this is. Pretty much sticker backing paper. So when you get big stickers, hang on to those. 'Cause I have gobs of them around. Like here's one right here. This is a different piece of sticker backing. I just throw them toward the wall and hope that they land somewhere. I know that's terrible, right? Here's a whole bunch. Yep, I just keep cutting. If it's a big, big piece, I'll just cut it into a bunch of little ones. Thanks, Trina, for reminding me. Recycle, everyone. You guys will probably notice in your packages that I use some strange things sometimes to take up space. So most of it is, I'm just paying it forward. I'm gifting you whatever packaging I've been gifted from Amazon or whoever delivered. So usually brown paper, or it might be the package itself all rolled up or something. But I'm a big recycler. Totally. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, wings. And this project has 4, so you're going to want to do all 4, but they're different sizes or different shapes. So this was my traceable, which is in the event in Facebook at Creative Rock Art and Foil Techniques. Under the events tab, you can find this event, and in there it has a traceable and then 2 just inspirational pieces. Basically, this one was with a bunch of glitter, and this one just had like stars and a little glitter. I don't know. Same idea. So anyways, this is the one I traced on here, so I'm just going to use it as my guide. So I know that I want them to match the shape as best I can. Like this lower one, we're going to have to build it with UV. So this one here, I'm going to use a pencil. You guys with me? Sorry, I'm trying to twist my pencil down. Where's my special Anita pencil? Oh, the shaker. I I don't know where it is. I have this cool one that you just shake and the lead comes out, but anyways, I'm just gonna hopefully get it transferred here. Okay, so like that, we're gonna cut off this excess here. You don't have to be precious with it. I mean, just, you know, make sure it's kind of the shape. Yeah, even if you want to. You don't even have to do that. You could just go. These are cicada wings, actually. I can't find, like, technical dragonfly wings. They keep calling these dragonfly wings, but they're not. They are not. So instead of doing that again, just take the one you just made, flip it over. And if you need to trace it, or if you can see it, because I realize they're transparent and hard to see, just cut around, use it as your guide, and then you have two similar wings. So now we've got the first set, and I'm going to make those the blue, which is where my second sheet will come in here, because these are going to sit on there. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Okay, they're on there. Hi, Connie. Hello. Okay, second set. We just need to do one. So, because this one is, it comes down more, we'll have to definitely build on that. So, make it like the angle where you can get most of it in there. So, basically, you want to make sure it touches out there and over here. Because we'll build up, like I said, with the UV top coat or resin, either is fine, the parts we need. You know what, I'm going to move this down a bit. I'm going to change it. I reserve the right to change my mind. Okay, so I just am going to use the top and then go with this inner. I can't see. Okay, let's see. That works for me. Okay, gonna flip it and cut the other one to match it. So we've got top and bottom. Which are similar. The bottom ones are just a little fatter. And then we're going to add the drop down in there. Hi, Jax. Okay, so I use my tweezers a lot on this project because these are just, they'll fly away, you know. And if you touch it with your brush, they just, whoof, off they go. So I'm just going to get my brush damp and hold down my wing and grab a little bit of the blue watercolor concentrate here and just start touching the wing. It's kind of fun. It's really satisfying, actually. I kind of like this part. And again, you don't have to be precious, just where you want your color the most, right? Drop it there, because then we're just going to put some plain water and let it kind of migrate. Or you can get your whole wing wet first and then, you know, let it do its thing. I don't recommend doing this on parchment paper because it wrinkles a bit from the wet, and then you end up with these strange patterns on your wing, which is okay because or you can get it wet and rinse it out or whatever. And organza, it doesn't really, it'll take stain, but it doesn't really like stain it like, you know, stain. I like how that looks. You guys like that? Isn't it cool? Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And you really only have to hold it until it gets wet enough that it just hooks, you know, it kind of sticks to the paper by itself, like so. I'm just adding water. And just kind of mix it around a bit until I like where it lands. With the color anyways. What do you guys think? Now, if you decide to use your heat gun to dry these, just know that you can melt them really quickly. So definitely hold them down with your tweezers because they'll just fly away. And hold your heat gun far away from them. Or just, you know, hold them down somehow like so, and just hit it with a fan for a while to let it dry. We're actually going to just put these to the side while we're doing the rest of our stone over there. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the next one, but with red. And red is a little less, like it dilutes quite a bit, so I'll probably be adding more. And this one I kind of want there to be like some more splatter down here. And we're going to be doing a lot to these wings, so this is really just the background, pretty much. I love the watercolor concentrates. I pretty much use them in everything. And then I use them along with my other paints. I don't know if you've noticed, but most of my products are created to work with so you can use them interchangeably. Like even the glossy shots, like if you wanted to do acrylic and then make it gloss, you can use glossy shots on top of acrylic, yes. And you can mix a certain amount of acrylic with glossy shots if you wanted to change the color. It just is a ratio. You don't want to go more than, you know, I believe it's like 6% or something of the total volume, because then you lose your gloss and it'll become a satin shot. Okay, if you get too much and you feel like, oh no, I ruined it, just grab a paper towel. And it's watercolor, so you can draw some up if you don't like it. Like I think I got carried away there. So I'm going to take away most of it. I told you, better go. We're going to go at this a few times until I like it. Then I'm going to mainly focus down here. Actually, of course, there's a bubble. Okay, I think I'm pretty good with that. They don't need to match, you know, just however you want it. It doesn't have to match mine, obviously. Whatever you're feeling. Yep, like it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, we're gonna let those dry. Hi, Pat. Oh, no, you're not that late. We just really started. All I did was really cut the wings out and add some color to them. And theirs are going to be drying while we're doing it. So we're going to be doing this now. Basically, it's the same thing, just on the dragonfly. So I'm going to add some more red here. And I'm actually going to start on the body. I'm just going to give it some blue tint. And this rock has a... No! Has some kind of a coating, feels like. It's okay. We can manage. Now, watercolors will spread. They will... What's the word I'm looking for? Bleed into a Santorini, and they'll come up like out the sides. So if you don't want like your dragonfly to bloom, don't put it all the way to the edges. I don't really care. I like, you know, the messy look of watercolor. But if you want perfection, definitely don't use a lot of water and don't put it all the way to the edges. And this right now doesn't need to be perfect because we're just doing the background. What is going on with this? There's definitely a coating on this one. You know what? I'm going to do a thing here. If I can find a piece of... Probably not. Let's see if I can find a sanding block in here. Oh, got one. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to sand off a little bit and see if I can get rid of that waxy coat. I didn't like that. Though it did obviously help it not to travel. So, whoops. This concentrates are highly staining, so that we're going to probably have to live with. Yep. Okay, here we go again. Let's try this again. Much better. Quicksand helps a lot of things. Not quicksand. Quicksand. That was me being funny. I cannot see my original dragonfly bit, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm also going to do the wing up in here. And then hit that, whoopsie. Okay, hit that with some water. I'm just using clear water out there. Hi, Heather. Hi, bed. Who's bed? I'm actually going to do some blue down here too. Just kind of let it be dark in this area on the bottom one. So I just got it wet and then dropped some color into it, called wet on wet technique. A little too much water. It's kind of on a stone, it's a lot different than on a paper. So it will pull on the stone if you don't have a porous enough Santorini. So just watch how much water you put on there. So it's good to like get it wet where you want it and then actually blot it off and then test it to see if it does what you want it to. Okay. I'm gonna let that, I'm gonna get my little heat gun and dry that a little bit. So I'm gonna pause or mute. Hey Trina, I see your comment. Are you talking about on Santorini? You don't really have to do the treatment on a Santorini, unless you did something that you don't want the color to move, I suppose. If you, okay, so if you don't like the watercolor effect and it bleeding out here, if you don't like that, what Trina's talking about is spraying it with like Rust-Oleum 2 times matte. That stops most of that from happening. If you have to let it dry really, really well, and then you need like 2 to 3 coats of that, and then do your work on top of that. So she's asking if you can use decoupage mix. I think a better thing, because decoupage mix is mainly glue. I put in mine, I put some granular, so it has some grip, tooth to it. So, but gesso, clear gesso would be probably what I would use. But again, you have to let that dry really, really well, because gesso will reactivate if it's not completely seal cured. It's pretty much really what, user, what you like, what kind of finish you're going for. Right. So now I'm going to be more deliberate. Just get my bearings here, and then we'll put the red in. Okay. Red, red, red. Here we come. I really don't want the red like blooming out everywhere. Probably will, but I'm just using plain water right now. And because it is watercolor, the blue will reactivate when you touch it. So if you don't want it blending with your red, don't touch it. So Hi, Phyllis. You're not late. Hi, Connie Buckner. Now we are going to be having 3D wings on top of this, so I wouldn't, you know, don't stress it too much. And I'm going to come around and activate it, the red from this side, so it kind of makes it a nice line. And then we're going to just add just a tiny, weeny, weeny bit here. And I'm going to intentionally drop some water into the blue to make it less perfect, you know, make it more splatchy, like. Looking cool. Okay, we're going to let that do, oops, that's too much. The red gets more vibrant when you seal it again. It kind of it turns into blood, like dark red turns brown, oxidizes, but it will come back when you seal it. And red and blue don't always make purple. Sometimes they make brown. Okay, back to our butterfly. I'm going to get black ultramat acrylic for the body. I'm using the watercolor concentrates. And I'm moving into the fluid matte acrylic right now. And I'm going to be using scruffy brushes. Yeah. Just want to make sure they're clean. I have a bad habit of putting them back in my jar dirty. Okay, I'm going to grab the black. The black is super, super duper black and goes a long way. So, because I want to use it really thin, I'm going to just make sure. And I don't want like puddles dripping on my painting either. I may change my tactic here. Maybe we'll go, what do I want to use? Let's see. We'll go dry brush. Use this baby. Okay, just, you know, it looks so much darker up there. It's not that dark. Everything looks darker up there, especially my hands. Everything looks very dark. Like all that looks black. It's not. This is actually looking a lot better, guys. Like, I'm 4 months into the treatment, and look. Now, see up on there on the screen, it looks crazy red. But it's so much better, trust me. It's looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going with the black. Get our legs in there. So kind of a thicker, and then get thinner as you go up. Thicker. Well, that was a so he has one long finger, right? Too funny. Or toe, whatever it is. Claw, bit. Too funny. Alright, I am going to go ahead and get this lined. Love these brushes. Thank you, Mary. These are the Silver Silk 88. the Silver Series Silk 88. This is a round 0. They're amazing. They're interchangeable between watercolor and acrylic, and as long as you rinse them out really well. Like, I don't take specifically great care of my brushes. I should, but I'm not that great. Anyways, just like, rinse them out real good and reform them, and they'll dry pretty great. I accidentally left a couple in the water, and they did dry crooked, but I hit them with, I got them wet, and then rolled them on the thing with the heat on very low, and they just took their form right. They're synthetic, so they just kind of go right back to whatever form they were originally created in if you hit them with some heat. Same with the wings. I'll show you guys a trick with the wings if I haven't showed you that. Like, if you get wings and they're all like bent up and you're like, ugh, what am I going to do with those? They're never going to lay down and look good. You can fix that in really, really fast. I got to go find a messed up one though. Okay, I'm going to also put in the lines if I can see them. Notice I'm not being like all technical and stuff. Like I said, we're going to be covering most of this up. So oh, you know what, Pat? I gotta update. I have all the colors. Sorry, I made them a few days ago. I haven't actually updated the stock yet. I've been packing the kits up. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're available. If you want to PM me and send me a message, I can get that together for you, and either send you an Etsy link or we can take care of it off Etsy. Either way is good with me. I cannot make up my mind what I'm doing here. Get my cheat sheet. I am not good at symmetry at all. That's why I can't draw that well, because I can't get it right. And my eyebrows never matched either. I'll put an extra one in that one. Okay, good enough. Let's check our wings and see how those are doing. Whew, that was close. Looking good. Give them a little bit of a spatchel, whatever, splotchy lala. Is that a word? No. Like, we don't want them too dark because they still need to be transparent, so. Okay. Again, we'll let those dry for a bit. Okay, then on here, we're going to start using, this is Valor in the, that didn't help anything. Why is everything so dark? And bring it up close so you can see. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. Valor in the Freedom and Light series. I am hot. Oh my goodness, it's hot in here. Hi, Allison Williams. And Susan Johnston, hi. And then this is Resolve. Sorry, I don't usually go this close, but for some reason everything's so dark. Oh, maybe because, no. I don't think that might have helped a little bit. Let me turn on my side lighting. See if that helps. Do I have a light bulb out or something? What's going on? Did that help anything or just make a big glare? Oh yeah, that makes me blind. That thing's bright. Does that help? Not really, huh? I don't know. Anyways, that one is Resolve, and then this is Liberty. I love this. Okay, for my people who loved Paragon Diamond, this was my attempt at trying to recreate it, and it's the closest that I got, and they are not identical. This one's so old. It's like liquefied. But they're similar, and it's probably the closest that I've ever been able to get. So if you like Paragon Diamond, don't miss out on this. Fortunately, it's only available in the kit right now. I'm not saying it will only be available in there, but for the moment, let me do a swatch here on something. Let's do it on something dark so we can see it. Okay, this is the original formula Paragon Diamond. And it is like incredible. So it was like transparent, but see yes, that right there. Hello. Okay. I don't know what just happened to the camera, but it kicked in gear right at the right time. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's see if I can do it again with the other one. Now this is the heavier formula, the newer formula. So I guess you could just dilute it if you wanted it to move around like the other one. I think they're so, so close, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to focus. Like that other shot was just perfect. Come on, give me the goods. Yeah, oh, it's so not as sparkly, but darn it, it's so pretty. That first one was just, I just got some amazing holographic pigment that was microscopic. And I cannot find that small one. They all say they're that size, and I'm like, baloney. Y'all are lying. I've never gotten it again. I mean, they're close. Close. Maybe. Look at that. What do you think? Close? Does anybody remember it? Paragon Diamond? I had somebody asking me recently, and I'm totally blocking who it was. Anybody on here tonight? Ew, I don't like what's going on with my wings over here. They got this strange up motion thing going on. Okay, I'm gonna hit these with some heat. First things first. Get these guys off of there. And see how it's bent? Okay. Watch. Just hold it. Oops. You gotta hold it. Like, really hold it. Oh, Lord. Let me show you how not... Whoa, that's hot. Okay. Hold it down so it don't blow away. And then hit it with the heat, and it should lay right back down. They usually do. Maybe it's because I painted it. There. See? Flat. Pretty much. Okay, good. Those are ready. I know they look very strange, but those are ready for the next step. Alright, so on this one, guess I got a headache. Oof. I'm gonna grab some Paragon Liberty. If you work fast, it won't move your paint, even though it's watercolor. That's why I like the thicker gel formula. You can work with it. These. Love that you can't see nothing. We're going to be doing the same thing to the other wings, but with UV. We're going to get the UV gel out. So while that's wet-ish, I want to... No, I'm not done yet. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this resolve is so incredibly beautiful. They're all beautiful, but... And then if you got, I think, hummingbird, you guys have these mixed in your glitter whip. They're so awesome. But they do cool things for eyes. I don't know how it's going to look on because these are oval eyes, but I think it might be okay. I need to find the big ones. They're half circle. Oh, yes. Yes, they're so cool. Put your liquid gel down first, and they'll stay on until you seal it. Look at that. Isn't that a cool look? You don't even have to put no white dots on it. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Googly eyes, yes. I know. I get excited about the little things. All right, back to the wings. Red, 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 red. Valor, valor. Yep. Splotchy, splotchy. Just the way I like it. This is where we're going with it. And we're going to have the wings. Hopefully, if I can get there. Okay, while it's wet, we're going to put some stars in there. I was going to use Old Glory, but I don't want it to be so wet that it's not going to dry. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use Old Glory because I have the other one over there. And I'm just going to be like, okay. And then we're going to move in to use the other one. I'm scooping a lot out because I want to dig through it and get the stars. I love the stars. Oh my gosh. Like it has the galactic stars. So cool. Where'd it go? Oh my gosh. Did it go down? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a big gold one. I like those too. I forgot to clean the eyeballs up. Well, there's one. And of course you don't have to do this with your glitter whip. You can just grab stars. You can get stars pretty much anywhere. I have them. They're not in the store, but if you want some, I have some. I even have these little holographic, they're like actually clear, but they shift green and pink stars. See that? Kind of cute. I'm not going to sit here and do this forever because the other one's already finished. But you get me, right? You're feeling me? So you just put where you want it. And then let it dry really, really well. Where did it go? I thought, there it is. Oh, I love that so much. Oh my gosh, I love these mixed glitters. They make it easy. Okay, so when that's dry, then we start going in with the UV. Isn't that pretty? So imagine we have morphed into, yes, this other rock is a different shape, but okay, we're done, and we applied a top coat to seal it. But the top coat, so that's where we're going to start. I'm going to show you how to mix the top coat. I'm going to scoop this back into my bottle later. Hopefully it doesn't dry. I also have the colors separated. They're not the same ones in there. These are even better if you missed that. Oh my god, they're more twinkly. But if you're looking for separate colors, and separate stars. Got it. You got it. So I worked on my wings earlier. I'm just going to be doing one wing, okay, with you guys in part, and then sealing these so that we aren't here until midnight, because it does take some time. And there's those 3 glitters. I'm going to be changing over to gloves here in a moment. And I'm going to work with dry glitter with UV, because you don't really want to mix the wet products, the gel with the UV. It doesn't work out very well. Like the acrylic, you can tint the UV whatever with it, but the liquigels and the glitter whips, not so much, because they have a lot of water-based gel in them. I want to put these. Okay, gloves. Me too, Jen. I love those I call them galactic. I have the foil and I call it galactic. It has those types of stars on it. Okay, now I need the other one. And our wings that we made, I'm going to do one of the blue ones. So first I'm going to take some of the regular holographic glitter pigment stuff with a disposable brush. And some UV top coat. I like UV top coat because it is a lot faster for alive, but you can use UV resin just as easy. And really only mix up what you need. And it doesn't take a lot of glitter to give you sparkle. Like, barely any. If you get too much, it's very overpowering. So, pretty much same deal. Just wait until there. Now, see, it grabbed the thing. I always come out a little bit farther than the wing too. I'm going to zoom in here. Maybe. That was close. Can you guys see? Am I even on there? Okay. So this is a top coat. I came out a little farther than the wing because I use it to attach it to the dragonfly. And these are the top wings, so we don't have to overbuild these too much. But I like to go outside of the fabric so that it's all sealed. And then I cut away what I don't want. So we're basically encapsulating the wing right now. And you can, if you don't have these disposable things, you can use silicone mat. Works fabulous. You're going to be doing this on both sides twice, but don't mix up your UV ahead of time because it'll get gooey while you're curing. Okay, so this is the time where you drop in your little whatever's you're wanting to put in there. Okay, so move this so I don't put my arm in it because I do that. Now this is where you're going to be able to see these little glitters that I've been trying to tell you about. They're amazing. I only want one. There. Maybe you could see those little dots on it. Is that two? Can you see the dots? Probably not, huh? Oh, they're so pretty. So, I'm just going to set these where I want them. Oh, sorry. Jeez, you guys. I'm not on the screen. Oh, my word. My camera's kind of, what's that called when it just kind of slowly moves down on its own? There you go. Sorry. I can get back in the frame. Just one at a time. This is why it takes so long, because I'm crazy. I do the crazies. Then in between those, I'm going to put the blue glitter, little ones. I think I might actually have more than I need here, but that's okay. No, I need to get rid of one. And then the blue, I'm just grabbing the smaller blue glitters. That's not blue. Did I miss one? I sure did. I'm off again. I quit. Oh, I cannot keep this phone in the right position. It's just drifting. Please stop. But you guys get the idea, right? You make it your own. Cool. Okay, I like that. Okay, one more. And then the blue. You guys still see it? I'm going to pull these down really low because I'm going to put some stars above them. Of course, now that I want the big ones, I'm getting all the little ones. Too funny. And then some stars. Kind of small. There we go. And the red one. And a small blue. Okay, so that is that, and I'm going to cure that. With my little flashlight. So this first cure, they can stay pretty flat, and then when you get to the second to the last coat, you'll want to start giving them a little bit of shape so they stay off of the rock, so they'll be 3D. So at this point, if you wanted to use some glitter whip or liquid gel, you could do it on the cured surface and let it dry 100% and then seal it. But you can't do wet in resin, you know what I mean? Not in UV top coat anyways, it doesn't work very well. Okay, so now you want to test it and see if it has cured enough for it to peel off. I'm going to pull these off for now. I'm just getting rid of them wet. I will put my arm in it every time. Okay, so now you want to test it to make sure that it's cured and it will peel up. Just when you grab it and see how it pops off, so you're going to peel it up gently just in case it's not all the way cured, which it's not all the way cured for sure, but can you see the edges on it that where we went over? So what you're going to want to do is get both of your wings together and make sure they're, you know, to the specifications you want them. I think this one's pretty close. It's actually a little bit smaller, but because I made the other one over here quite a bit bigger, but I can fix that on this side. When I do this side, I'm going to build it down there a little bit under the stripe. See what I'm saying right here? How it comes down a bit, droops down. So I'm flipping it over, and this is actually going to be the top side. So I'm going to give it another coat of the UV top coat. So we've switched now, like this one isn't applicable anymore. I'm switching over to the finished rock. Not finished, but we're going to act like we did all the other stuff. And we got 3 wings to do. So you guys understand how to do the wing, the organza wing? Just use top coat or resin. Coat them. So I just mixed it with the pile I had before and what glitter was left there. I didn't add any more glitter. And with top coat, you do not want to use puddles of it because it won't cure right. It will just bubble out the edge. So make sure that you're not just making a mess for yourself. Okay. And I'm going to build this up down here a bit. I'm going to come down and around. This one's already got a curve going. And then we're going to clip off what we don't want. Thank you. Thanks, Jen, for letting me know. I appreciate it. So what do you guys think? Do you think that these are too weird paint alongs or craft alongs, whatever you want to call them? Get out of there. But I want to be part of this show, the stars. Okay, so here we're going to clip off. I'm going to give this side a little bit of quick here, real quick. And then I'm going to bend this part a little bit like that. Kind of twisted a bit. I'm not loving that, but okay, then you're going to trim it. Trim off what you don't need. Okay, I like that. So, to attach it, we are going to add a dollop, and I have to seal that again. Maybe, yeah. We're gonna add a dollop here, and then our top wings will be attached. I think I'm actually gonna cut off some more of this part right here. It's kind of dull because I got like mega glove prints all over it, but that's what we're gonna kind of look like when it's done. All right, we're gonna come back to that when we get these red ones ready to go. Okay, so these have been both sides sealed, I think. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna just add some stars on here. And I'm just gonna use what's left over on here just to give it a little sticky layer so that the stars have something to stick to. And UV top coat is self-leveling, so you can very lightly smear it on there and it will level if you give it enough time before you cure it. I'm basically just wanting a coat of glue pretty much, you know. And then once we put them on there, we're going to seal it again anyway. So. Okay, I'm going to use this brush, so it's already got stuff on it. And pick up, oops, of course, I did that. Yeah, yep, I did that. Blue, I like that. And I have these more symmetrical so I can make sure I know where I'm putting stuff. I cut them with scissors, the little scissors. Is that what you're asking, Trina? Looks like Elton John glasses, huh? Hee hee. Hmm. 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 I already put it there, I think. So I'm watching House of David again. I just can't wait for the next season, so I'm all over it. I cannot wait for Chosen either. I'm like, come on already, y'all. You had, what, a month? No, I don't know. I'm so impatient. Has anybody watched those series? Okay, I think I'm going to call these good. Because I like it. Now we need to give it a little cure, and then we're going to seal them. Aw, thanks, Trina. Yeah, guys, if you're here, hit that thumbs up. It looks like you have. Thank you. We have 13 viewings, 17 thumbs up. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Oh, I'm ready for Silo too. Oh my gosh, season 3. Oh, I love Silo so much. I remember at the end of season 1, I was like, what? She went outside and she lived. I'm sorry, I just gave it away. Oops. Sorry. Don't watch it. I'm kidding. It's too good. You have to watch it. Oh, that was terrible. I'm bad. Um, what's that called when you ruin it? Spoilers. Sorry. Yeah, of course, Trina. What's Silo? Well, nothing. You don't need to know. I'm kidding. Okay, Silo is a series based on, it's like future dystopian underground living. And they are in these underground silos. Or a silo. They it's, you gotta watch it. Because I'm just gonna tell you the whole thing. I don't know how to do it without spoiling it. But they've been down there for quite some time. Like, the things from our time is weird to them, you know. But they that's all they have. But oh gosh, it's kind of like Mad Max down there, but in a futuristic step back kind of way. Does that even make sense? Wow, see, that's crazy, Jen. Usually the books are better than the series, but it's just so good. It's so good. They did very, I didn't read the books, but it's amazing. The series is so good. It's at Apple TV. I'm going to try to hook this one a little to you. Thank you for explaining that. Closed society, yep, and no one remembers how they got there or why. Well, there's a few, I think, that are like given the privilege, but they protect it like it's the Bible. Or do they even have the Bible? I don't even think they have a Bible. I don't even know. I don't know about all that down there. Okay, I'm just going to top coat this, seal it in there. I do sell the top coat, and if you guys are in need of foil glue, I have a mine, now my brand. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Well, I haven't got the proper labeling yet, but it's mine. I didn't make it, but I do have the right to brand it. So, but it's one that I found that doesn't wrinkle. It doesn't do all that weird stuff that nail glue, foil glue does, you know? Like, it doesn't do all that business. I love it. I'm trying to work it out where we can get bigger quantities, or I mean, I get bigger quantities, but where it's not so expensive, so I could sell bigger quantities for less. Does that make sense? Right. So we could do bigger foil projects instead of just little bitty bitty ones. Because I mean, who really wants to use a whole bottle of glue on a big rock, right? Right. That kind of thing. Oh, I love it. I think that House of David, I've been like on a Bible deep dive for a couple years now because my son, I'm not, I wouldn't call me religious. I don't have like a specific religion or anything like that. I'm pretty spiritual, but it's, you know, it's just a personal thing between me and the man. So, but um my son has questions, and we haven't really lived in a go to church kind of. Oh, my battery just died. Isn't that lovely? Anyways, we don't do in the church stuff here. So I'm trying to, I know that TV's not the best way to do it, but I've had so many classes, courses, studies with many different religions on the Bible, and I'm still lost. So I'm turning to the TV, and I think they're sticking to it pretty good. I mean, they have to assume what happened between certain time spans because it's not documented in the Bible. So I guess it would be embellishing, you know, periods of time where they don't have answers, so they have to fill in the blanks. But I think they're doing it in a very respectful way. Oh my gosh, see how much better it is when you have batteries in your... We might actually cure something here. I'm like, why isn't it working? Because I'm talking and not paying attention. Oh yeah, now we're in business. And you don't have to make your wings stick up off the rock or off your surface. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to do like this part. This is just, we're doing, because I'm just more, okay? Because I just do that. Okay. Oh, where'd that? Oh, here it is. I gotta seal this one too. Sorry. You just thought we were ready, huh? Yeah. This one's kind of got a curve, and I kind of want to take this other one off. Oh God, please don't tip. Yeah, I can't do that because it's gonna tear up all my paint. So I could clip it off, but I'm just gonna call it. Okay, they're sisters, not twins. Okay. The wings. Maybe I can curl these other ones up a bit. think I can tell you what I'm talking about. See how this one's really flat? I think I'm going to I'm going to hit it with a heat gun for a second and get it pliable. You guys, I have the glitter sitting right behind the thing. That would have been disastrous. Oh my gosh. Let me move the glitter. Oof, there it goes. Say bye-bye, beauties. Look at that. Oh, let me know if you want some. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. So I'm going to warm it up so I can bend it a little bit. It's wet. It's got, there we go. Okay, see how it gets pliable? Okay, now I'm going to cure it with a kind of a cricky, because the other one curled up a bit. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. Come on. Okay, we're going to have to give it more. Do we need more? Okay, so this one we're going to attach now with a dollop here. There's a star under it. It's so cool looking. I'll show you guys that in a second. You see it now? It looks like all, it's in a gem. Oh, it's so pretty. It looks way cooler in person. Way cooler right now, you guys. It's just a mess. No, it's pretty. You know, I was using retarded ones in the beginning, but I'm so messy that they got so gooey. It just messed up my the charger thing. I had resin, all kinds of gooey stuff in there. All right, we're going to attach these bad boys one at a time. I know. I'm like, I can do two at a time. What? No. Don't do it. So the idea is to get them, like, that's probably too long, but I'm gonna have to put that one way over there. Look at that. I have these pen lights also, and that's the other thing about my UV glue. You can use it with any light you want. It doesn't have to be the 12 LED. It can be these, and these are quite powerful. They have one little light in there. Look at that. And it does not wrinkle. And when you know about the wrinkle, huh, guys? Oh gosh, Trina, I don't have any more either. I wish I'm gonna see if I can get some more though. Wasn't I supposed to be checking it? I think I did, didn't I? Is it dead again? No. No. Okay, this one. Go here. So the other one has a little lip under it, and this one just tucks right up under it. So you can actually let it go. As long as it, this one spins out. So we'll have to get it secured and then we can let it go. Nope. There we go. So should we do the eyes with the half domes on this one? This one doesn't have anything special going on yet. It's still cool looking, huh? Because I put top coat on it and it gave it a little bit of a dome on its own. There's something wrong with the light, actually. Maybe it's overheating. I don't know. I don't think they're meant to be on that long. This is for quick stuff. It's fine. This one's very old. Oh, there. You know what? I think it might just be the angle or something. No. Okay. You guys with me? Is anybody out there? You can do a cool thing too with top coat. Watch this. Oh, please work. Please, oh please, oh please. I don't know if I want to cover it up, but you can use hollow glitter or chrome powder. And it will stick to it even when it's cured. It's better when it's cured. It actually gives it that nice, look at that. Hollow. Bling bling. I still have to do some more work there in the middle part here. But once you get it all where you want it, then you just dust off the excess. And if you got it where you don't want it, you can use alcohol. Just be very careful because it will take off your paint and it will loosen up your work. So I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to be intentional about the blobs of top coat. Actually, I'm not going to use top coat. If I can find my builder gel. I think I'm going to change gloves. And clean up a bit before I do the end. The ending credits are fixing to roll. No, kidding. We're close, but. Use your little brush like a broom. Hold. Wait, hold. What? Hold. I'm here. Yep. Hold. What am I holding for? Oh, hold. I said that, didn't I? Hold, please. Did I? I don't remember what I said 2 seconds ago. And I don't know what we're talking about. I just work here. Have I told you guys any of the funny stuff chat has been doing lately? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you some things. Oh, hollow. I said I didn't have any? What do you mean? I don't have any what? Hollow. Not whole. I don't have any hollow? What? Oh, I don't know that I'm ever at a hollow. Something. I'm not sure what we're talking about. It depends on the type. I mean, sometimes I don't have, like, the pigment. That was glitter. Oh, hollow. I'm so lost, Trina. What do you mean? I didn't have any? Are you talking to me even? I'm assuming, huh? Alright, I'm zooming out because I keep losing the thing. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, builder gel. See? I found myself. Oh, this is hard. I don't know. I almost made a disaster. Clear. Yeah, try that one. Please, oh, please, oh, please. Yes. Oh, thank you. Okay. Builder gel is thick, and it means business. But I'm seriously... Okay, my light's good for a second. So, we're going to do... a bloop here. Now, builder gel has an inhibition layer, which means it stays sticky once it's cured. You either have to remove that with alcohol, or top coat it. So I will be doing another coat of top coat to get rid of this sticky layer. Now when you're doing nails, you do not put the top coat on top of the inhibition layer, because it will mess with your nail seal, you know, making them waterproof and stuff. But in art, I have not found that to be an issue. And as a matter of fact, the alcohol undermines everything worse than if you were to just kind of, you know, top coat it. I'm going to turn this upside down so it'll keep its dome. Okay, cool. See if you guys see the bloop bloop. It is not cured, but it's a spot cure, so there, you can see it that way. See it? We're coming to life. And when you're using it, so see, it's kind of, this one's kind of a thin one. Most of the builder gels now are really thick. People are into the hard gel now, where you just roll it between your fingers and then you mush it down. I don't like that per se. Unless I'm doing sculpting of some sort, then that's okay. But so if I want a blob or something to maintain its shape, I kind of tie it off like that and then hit it, and it'll stay in the little ball that I made it in. And then I make a mess out here. Imagine when you get your nails done, if you guys have had nails. I can't have my nails done, but I can play on a glove. It gets hot. Ooh, it gets hot. But so when they do your apex on your nail, they'll grab a bead. I haven't done this in so long. And they'll work it real good. So they'll build up your, they call it apex, your nail bed, and give it the humpity hump. Yeah, I'm making a fake nail. That's a really terrible fake nail, but I need a form on. Most of the time they have like a clear nail or a form there, and then they cure it, and that gives you the apex. Ooh, shit, that's hot. Yeah. It gets very hot, so you gotta have the nail on there so you don't hurt yourself. But anyways, that's what that's about. Builder gel's quite cool for art. I love it. Okay. I'm such a dork. I laid my dragonfly down flat and it flattened my wings out. There's something going on in here. I think there's a short in my light. Darn it. Let me see if I have an old one in here of a different kind. That'll work. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to add these because I like them. I'm going to use regular top coat for the glue. I'm going a little bit outside of the painted line. I'm sealing it right now. I'm also going to grab the legs while I'm here. Everything's nice and sealed. Nope. I need these. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Look at those eyes. Oh, Trina, gosh, see? I forgot the blessed wooden pieces. Right, I don't have any more. I mean, I was gonna look for them like online, but I don't think I did. If I told you any different, I lied. Or okay, maybe I didn't lie, but I don't remember doing a search or anything. Or looking at my past orders where I got them. I don't know. Chances are it was probably Amazon. I've been doing most of my shopping on Amazon because I haven't been able to afford much bulk ordering since the tariffs. Even though they say no tariffs, they lie because things are 4 times as expensive as they used to be. I used to be able to get a sheet of DTFs for a couple bucks. Now they're like $5, $6 a sheet. That's why I don't carry many because I like to pass on some savings to you guys. If I'm just buying it to sell it to you for more than Amazon, that doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm about. I just made a mess. I didn't want to do that. I'm building my own jewels over here. I kind of have to go in between so because they kind of glob together if you just do them right next to each other. Ooh, I love it. Usually I like to put like rhinestones all up and down it, but we made our own today. I kind of want to put another star like in the middle. Thanks, Glenda. Like I'm thinking like right here and then build one over it maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with what's there. Let's not get crazy, right? Okay. Get back in there. Look at how beautiful it stands up there. So I still have to do the head part. So I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate. Thank you. I'm going to encapsulate the little eyeball balls that we just put on there, the half domes. I'm going to turn these into the ovals. I hope. I'm going to try anyways. So it's so hard to see it. I'll do the other one and maybe we can get a good look at it. Okay, let's see if we can see it from the front. Can you guys see it? The little... It looks really cool. Yay. Okay, well, I'm done. I think. Should I do anything else? I should probably write something on it, huh? Like, happy 4th or happy 250th or 250 or something. I think I'm going to do some more here. Well, I'm not really done because I have to top coat everything because this is very sticky from the inhibition layer. But you guys don't need to see all that, right? Or do you want to? So I got to change brushes and... What time is it? 9:51. Okay, I'll be done. I'm going to get off at 10, which is 9 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and give this baby a top coat. Just like nails. Okay, this should technically probably go in the cooker. So I'll probably finish it in the cooker, but I'll give it a little quick cure. The cooker is, I have a big Susie something, something. You know, the big nail lamp. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me and watching me go absolutely bling bling and crazy. It's a very busy one, huh? I'll post some pictures in the group, I promise. I know sometimes I say that and then I forget. If you guys ever want to see something I made and I forgot to post it, hound me because it's innocent, I swear. Alright guys, I will see you again soon. Let me know if you need anything. If you don't see it in the store, PM me. Chances are I have it. Good night.